We're back with the Ron and Fez show. Thanks for being with us on a Monday. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley with you.
All right, Fezzy, as you said, a big weekend for this movie that nobody thought was going to be hit, the Dodgeball movie.
Dodgeball brings in $30 million.
Yeah. Now, you and I were organizing dodgeball games years ago, and we never think to ourselves, we got to do something with our careers. We just let other people pick it up. We're so lazy.
Well, if it could just get another step beyond the sitting around the office with a couple of six-packs, Faith.
We were playing against the Miami Dolphins. We did it at halftime at the Arena League game. It's documented. We got our asses whipped. But we were always saying, we ought to really get a dodgeball league together. Now, so that looks like a big movie. The movie with Tom Hanks looks like, for him and Steven Spielberg, a bomb on their level. Not a bomb on the Geely level, but for what those guys are used to. But the big movie of the year, Shrek. None of us picked it. As a matter of fact, ADF, a friend of ours, said to me, if Shrek doesn't become movie of the year, I'll eat my hat. I made him stick to that. And this Shrek is so far out front right now. I think I think it passed The Passion over the weekend. And you know what kills me? Nobody brings up the fact that Shrek isn't on all the magazines. No one's talking about Shrek like they did with The Passion. They didn't get all that special attention. Nobody's talking about it at all. And it's a gigantic film.
Yeah, The Passion, churches were buying blocks of tickets like they're going to buy blocks of DVDs.
Are nursery schools buying blocks of this Shrek movie? Did you go to see it?
I still have not seen Shrek 2 because I wanted to see someone eat their hat.
I got news for you. I haven't even talked to one person who's seen Shrek. I don't know anybody who's seen it. And yet it's the biggest film of the entire year.
Then you get that Jackie Chan thing that opened over the weekend. That came in like 9th place, brought in like under $7 million.
But you know what is weird about that? I don't even think it's a Jackie Chan movie. He's like got a small part. The leads of the movie are like British guys. All right, 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. I want to hear from one adult that saw Shrek. And maybe it's just people that are forced to take their children to this. Because I saw the last one, and it was cute, but I never thought, hey, this is anything more than a kid's film. And normally, if it's a Shrek 2, it really sounds bad. Now you're getting into Spy Kids 2, Toy Story 2 fame. I don't have any time for that.
Yeah, so with Shrek 2, it's what's left to tell of the story. Where, all right, we know she's an ogre. Not to ruin it for anyone.
All right, the problem is we do have ADF on the line, and he does seem to be winning. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I just got back from Shrek. I was watching it for the 38th time.
What are you talking through, a megaphone?
No, it's my regular speaker phone on my... Should I take it off?
Yes, take it off.
Why don't you talk to us on speakerphone, Trump?
No, my little thing... Here, hold on one second.
Yeah. Why don't you do that?
There, any better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Now you sound like a human being.
Well, I like to walk around when I'm doing my talking.
I don't want you to walk around. I want you to be there with the phone up to your ear like a person. Here's what it sounds like that.
Yeah, Shrek is a fantastic film. It's Shrek, everybody.
It's great.
All right,
Can't be Shrek.
Seriously, why do you love this film so much?
It's not that I love it so much. It's just that I live right above a movie theater, and I see the throngs and throngs of kids with their baby strollers.
Do you really live above a movie theater? It's underneath you?
Right.
Is it like rumbling in your apartment?
Well, the bad thing is like all the kids hang out front and they're all making all kinds of noise. And I'm getting old.
You're like the Phantom of the Multiplex. How creepy.
Well, this is nice for him. He used to live over a bowling alley. Have you ever been seeing a regular movie and there's an action film in the next door in the multiplex and your film is shaking because of this? I can't imagine living above a theater. This is all we got going for us, Fez, if we win the bet. That's Spider-Man 2, which I hear good things about.
No chance.
The Ain't It Cool News kids are crazy about it. They think it's going to be big, but it's got a long way to go to beat Shrek 2.
I just read the new Newsweek review on Spider-Man 2, and they can't believe how much better than the first one it is.
Oh, I would believe. I thought the first one stunk. I got news for you. I loved the Jimmy Norton part. other than that, I thought that the movie moved really slow. It seemed almost like it was G-rated to me. I don't know, it was too bright. It just didn't have that. And I never believed him flying around Manhattan. It just looked like, hey, nice graphics.
My problem with the first one was the entire plot revolved around the girlfriend.
Yeah, well,
there wasn't any sort of domination, plot.
What you mean domination?
Like, take over New York City or the world.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, the one thing I do like about Spider-Man is it's a real city. I don't have to sit around and guess what Metropolis is supposed to be. All right, ADF, so you are winning.
Yep.
Here's more good news for you. Your plan has gone into effect. For Monday nights, we will no longer have the short porch. We're shifting, and Redskins Radio in Washington is moving to 11 o'clock, so we will be able to start our show every Monday night at 7 o'clock, which is all ADF's idea. Normally, Fezzy, you wouldn't think, hey, programming ideas come from the listeners, but that's the only place that we're going to get them for our show.
It was the voice above the theater. Became the voice of reason.
All right, now you put your girlfriend on the line, and you said you would eat your hat if you don't win this.
Right, and if you lose, you eat Fuzz Watley, right?
I'm going to eat my cat.
Well, yeah, I would. I'll be eating Fuzz.
What kind of...
Hey.
Yeah.
What kind of hat are you going to eat, ADF, if you lose?
I'd say a hard hat.
I was thinking some kind of straw hat with maybe like in a barbecue shredded pork sandwich kind of thing.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, see?
All right.
It gets all nice and saucy.
See?
I'm thinking ahead. But it looks like I don't have to worry. It's like Spider-Man 1, though, made 403.
Yes,
so.
Everybody, and you have to remember this. A lot of people, even though Spider-Man was huge, they got into it during the DVD or when it came to cable. So there's going to be a lot of people stay away for a first movie that's a comic book because you think it's going to stink. All right. That's all we got going for us, or else you're probably going to win this. Nothing's going to happen during the October or anything that could pull it out.
Nothing coming up.
But would you have ever thought Shrek was going to be a bigger movie than The Passion?
No, I never would have. I would have figured everyone had Shrek fatigue.
No, they love him. All right, ADF.
All righty.
If you win, I eat Fuzz, and I will, and I'll enjoy it. And if I win, you got to come in here and eat your hat.
All righty.
All right, my friend.
Man, I want to see him eat his hat.
Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. I want to eat Fuzz. I've dreamt about it.
That poor little cat hasn't done anything to you.
Yeah. I've been known. Here is Sean. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I took my kids to see Shrek, and they love it, and I love it because Larry King plays a transvestite bartender.
I heard about that, but I don't understand. I know you sound like you're a good father. You take your kids to see a cartoon.
No,
I don't know how you end up loving it. I've never been at that point where it's like, I took my kids to the ball pit at McDonald's. I ended up loving it. I don't understand.
Those are fun.
See, I don't understand that kind of parenting. I only understand, hey, I'm a good parent. I took my kid to a bad movie. You can't hate me. I'll bring that up later in life. But I don't know how you go, now I'm going to go back with my buddies.
No, it's not that, but it's a pretty good movie, man.
How could it be? It's a cartoon.
No, there's a bunch of stuff in it for adults. It's not bad.
You could say the same thing about Bugs Bunny. There was always jokes for older. They act like this is a new thing. It's always been there. And yet adults never used to go to see Bugs Bunny movies back in the 40s.
I got the Looney Tune DVDs. I like the Bugs Bunny jokes. I like when Bugs Bunny is doing the manicure for the monster.
Stay on the line so the authorities can come get those children, please.
You don't watch cartoons, Fez?
Oh, I watch cartoons, but I don't have kids.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That you know of. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. Hey, Jack, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I like Shrek, man. My girl asked me to go to it, and we got there, and it was pretty funny, man.
What's
funny
about it?
I don't understand.
Well, because, the girls, when she changed from that whatchamadigger to a regular girl, she looked kind of hot. for a cartoon. And it was a pretty good movie.
You're turned on by cartoons?
No, I ain't turned on by cartoons, but she was pretty hot for being a cartoon.
How could she be pretty hot for being a cartoon?
When you go from looking like a gargoyle or whatever she was to that hot girl, she looked pretty good, man.
Would you think of I'm attracted to a cartoon?
I want to see the girl that you brought to the theater with you.
You guys are funny, buddies.
All right, thanks. I don't understand people. I'm totally cut off. I'm totally cut off.
So the question was, what was funny about the movie? Well, the girl ogre looks hot when she turns back to human.
Kevin, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, my brothers.
Hey, buddy, man.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the wife and I, when 3 kids, couldn't wait to get to the movies. And, Shrek's the only movie that you can take the kids to. So we've been dying to get out, So we're going to make the plunge, and it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't too bad at all. There were some good adult picks in there.
I understand suffering through cartoons with your children. That's a great thing to do. What I don't understand is this thing will have midnight showings. It's having 10 o'clock at night showings. Adults are going to see these things.
Yeah, no, I don't understand that. There are some good moments in there, and there's good funny things that, goes right over top of the kids' heads, but the adults love it. They pick up on it. It wasn't a bad movie, but for us craved parents that can't wait to get out, we've been looking forward to it, just to be able to get out and have a night out.
But is it funny like old school is funny? Is it funny like a real comedy?
It's different. It's not that, but there's some good one-liners that the adults really pick up on, and the kids laugh because everyone else is laughing. They don't know what it means, but there were some good parts to it. Not as good as the first one, but a decent movie.
Thanks. Not as good as the first one. Not as good as the first cartoon. Here is Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, Ron and Fez?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, Shrek 2 was terrible. It sucked. I went high. It was just terrible. It wasn't even funny.
Okay, good. We're going to see someone eat their hat.
All right, so it's not a stoner film. Thank you very much. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm thinking this Fahrenheit 9/11. If theaters aren't afraid to show it, might do something. What do you guys think about the buzz on that?
Well, the buzz is big, but A, it's only for adults, and adults don't go to films. And it's going to open in about 1/5 or 1/6 of the amount of theaters that Shrek opened in. So it's not going to come close. I mean, if this movie does $40, $50 million, it would be a gigantic hit. It would be the biggest documentary of all time. I think the biggest documentary of all time was that Columbine picture, and it did about $20 million or something. So, yeah, no chance. Right now, it looks like I'm going to end up eating fuzz.
Well, sorry to hear that.
All right, thank you very much. It's got to be done. I got to do it. I'm going to be a man and do it.
That's my pet and my friend.
Ron, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, man, this Shrek was great, man.
What was great about it?
The thing is, although it was animated, or animation, it wasn't animated. It came across more of a real comedy.
It seemed like a real comedy, like...
Yeah. And Eddie Murphy did a great job as Donkey, man. Excellent job.
Eddie always does a good job when he plays a donkey for whatever reason. He has trouble playing real people, but when he puts on any kind of makeup or does a cartoon voice, people love him. Hey, Shannon, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Good.
I love Shrek. I guess I like the whole fairy tale thing. I like to escape from my normal life and go and to see like this big green ogre, the underdog, take it all. I mean, it makes you feel good.
I'm lost. I got news for you. I'm just absolutely lost.
So it makes you feel good, like, let's say, the Rudy movie?
No, I don't like this kind of movie. I hate real-life stuff. I deal with enough real life at work. I have to deal with people, and people just plain out suck, and I don't care about Rudy.
So you always like cartoons?
Not really cartoons, because I love the Harry Potter movies, too. I mean, just the magic and the extraordinary things that could never happen.
So you like fantasy. You're a huge fantasy fan.
Oh, my God, yes. Well, everybody has fantasies. I mean, yeah, they clean them up a little bit for the kids, but it's still a fantasy.
All right, so your thing is you like those kind of fantasies. Oh, no, I am digging you. All right, thanks.
Okay.
Adrian, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. I have not seen Shrek 2, but I was wondering, like, Ron, do you like any cartoons? Do you like The Simpsons?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'll watch it on television, or I've always taken my kids to whatever family films that I had to. But I never sat there in a movie theater feeling like I'm having the big movie experience while I'm watching cartoons as an adult. I just felt like, hey, I'm being a good father. Yeah, this is great.
Okay, so you do enjoy some cartoons.
I'm not going to go out and watch a cartoon. Matter of fact, I saw the one with Albert Brooks when it came on cable.
Oh, Nemo.
Yeah, Captain Nemo. And I'm like, I can't believe everybody went to see this when there are 5 Albert Brooks movies that have been made that people don't go to see that are tremendous. This is what shocks me. Not that people take their children to cartoons. It shocks me that people go to cartoons instead of real movies like for adults. That's what shocks me.
My little brother, he tried to go to Shrek 2 with his wife, like opening night. They actually got a sitter so they could go out to the movies and not take the child to the Shrek 2 movie. But he wouldn't go in because there was too many kids in line. So he was going to go wait and see it another time.
Well, then tell him not to go to Disney World because he's going to hate that too. Here's Sam. Sam, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Shrek 2, didn't like it. Way too unrealistic. I mean, it was a real stretch.
Thank you.
You know?
Real ogres don't act that way, Ronnie.
I mean, a magic potion only is supposed to last, I think, about 10 minutes. I mean, that went way too long. There was no continuity. It was just, you know.
All right, thank you very much. Good
cinematic
point.
failure.
All right, he could not suspend himself. He could not suspend his disbelief. You know what bugs me about these movies now, too? What was the first big one that came out and did well? Was that Toy Story with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, the Pixar's?
That was, yeah. Well, now, you look around, there used to be, like, Disney would put out, like, a movie every 3-4 years, something like that, and then sometimes it would bring them back. Since DreamWorks started making films, they making the Shrek films, Pixar started making their films, and these things do so well. Now there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big movies a year, and it's Robert De Niro doing them, and it's people that should be making actual films are doing all these damn things. It just drives me crazy. Eddie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, I'm Eddie Murphy. I'm so annoying. I'm Eddie Murphy.
That actually isn't too bad.
I'm the most annoying person on TV.
All right,
yeah.
All right, Eddie.
I play a donkey. I'm annoying.
All right, Eddie, here's your thing for this week, okay? See how many times you can get through to us during the week, and then maybe we'll make you a character, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
Quiet, donkey.
You have a nice day.
All right, thank you. That actually wasn't bad. I got news for you. It wasn't too bad. Mary, where you bugging?
Hi, guys. I love your show.
Thank you so much.
But I couldn't stand Shrek.
Yeah.
If you only had 2 hours to live, spend it watching Shrek. It's the longest 2 hours of your life.
See, that's what I might do if I'm diagnosed with something awful. I'll put
like
Shrek on a loop.
Yeah, time stands still.
It's better than freezing yourself. They'll be showing it to death row inmates.
Thank you for being honest.
I love you guys, though. Seriously, this is the best show on radio. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
But Shrek sucks.
Yeah.
Shrek is 2 hours long?
I'm sure. They're all 2 hours long. And I agree. They feel... How long do you think it would be? An hour and a half? An hour? No. Those movies are always 2 hours long. I mean, when I saw that Nemo, I'm like, I can't believe how long this is. And I know how it's going to end. He's going to get back together with his dad, and everybody's going to be happy. You never think like, oh, geez, I'm really worried that Nemo is going to die. It never came up in my mind.
You would think that they would keep these things at a time when little kids could watch them.
All right, here's what Smugs writes into me. What about something like Roger Rabbit, where it's a combo of animation and live action? That's a cartoon. And again, good point there. You had a guy who should have been acting in a movie, and he started acting in a cartoon. And as soon as that was a hit, Brad Pitt tried it. That's the problem with this stuff. It catches on like crack. Everybody's got to do it. Everybody's going to suddenly do it. I'm always worried when any film becomes a big hit, because in the next 2 years you're going to see 8 different variations of that. Now, because of Gladiator, we've got Troy and all these stupid films like this.
Yeah, Alexander's due out soon. And Disney, they do the thing now where they put out a cartoon. They have the DVD sequel to it. I mean, like maybe a month later.
Jeez, I wonder why people hate Disney. I wonder. Here's Joe. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez, my buddies.
Hey, buddy.
Number 21020.
Hooah!
Thank you. Ronnie, I haven't seen Shrek, but I want to respectfully disagree with you about Warner Brothers cartoons. I don't think they were ever intended for children, because the first thing they were used for was shorts in the movie theaters between movies back in the 1940s.
Well, you know, back then they were just happy to see anything moving. It must have been just so exciting to see anything moving.
Well, I just think that, like, you know, when they showed those characters that were caricatures of movie actors back then, that little kids wouldn't have known who the heck those people were.
Well, even now, I mean, they don't get it, but it gives them the opportunity to rip off jokes, where you can suddenly rip off somebody else's persona and their gimmick, and kids are going, hey, that's unbelievable. That's really dead on. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, man.
We're going to take a break, Fezzy. This Shrek thing, I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about it. I don't want to end up eating fuzz, but I guess I'm going to.
I really want to see someone literally eat their hat.
And he'll do it. That speakerphone guy will do it. Speaking of which, I tried to get together with you and Wonder Boy today to have lunch so we could go over some things for the show. Wonder Boy writes back an email to me. I'm away for the weekend and I have an appointment. Can we reschedule? And I just write back, yes, Miss Bottoms, we can reschedule. He talks to me like I don't know him. We work together 5 days a week, and he writes me an email, can we reschedule?
Please hold for Mr. Bottoms. He needs to reschedule his appointment.
What does that even mean? Every night we're rescheduling.
I just felt so bad that I wasn't able to make it. I didn't want to say no or seem like a jerk, so I put reschedule as like the nicest way, like asking, hey, is this something we could do at a different time?
Obviously, we're together every night.
I know, but I just felt really bad, and I didn't have a nice way to end it. So I'm like, hey,
let me check Mr. Bottom's day planner.
So I thought...
What was your big appointment today?
I had a doctor's appointment, and...
Ooh, the moles?
Yes.
Are you getting them taken off?
No. They're fine.
More cancer?
No, apparently the moles are fine. There's no more cancer. But that, the doctor's far away, so I wasn't going to be able to make it back in time. I thought reschedule was a nice word to use.
Yeah. Paul, you're on Ron and Fez?
Hey, Ron, I just wanted to get your thoughts on the animation in Kill Bill.
That was great, because that was pedophile stuff. Who's not going to...
Yeah, but would you say that's a cartoon, then?
No. That's called a bathroom break.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, everyone's going to be busting me on every cartoon thing. Everybody's going... I'm going to one day mess up and say I saw a cartoon. The phones will light up.
They'll be out there circling you like buzzards at this point.
They are anyway, Fez. They're always looking for my mistakes. Matter of fact, on ronfez.net, somebody said you and I got schooled or something by that guy Friday night because we didn't fight with him.
The guy who wanted to stop Fahrenheit 9/11?
Or that we tried to treat him like he was some toothless retard. And all we ever tried to do was find out his information. I don't ever remember us booking a serious guest on the show just to have a fight with the guy. And yet, in this guy's mind, I forget what his name was. Somebody sent it to me. I think it was like More Cowbell or some stupid... Nobody can use the real name online. Matter of fact, I think I'm the last person using his real name in the entire world. All right, we got to take a break here. I'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.